All right, today I wanted to go over Lightspeed Classroom. It's a classroom management feature that we have. The URL is classroom.lightspeedsystems.app. You'll be required to log in using your Google credentials, and once you do that, you'll be presented with your classes here. Lightspeed Classroom syncs with our student information system, Infinite Campus, so your classes should be pre-built with your students in those classes. So we'll just go to this first class for me. And there's a couple things you want to do right off the bat. I only have 2 students in this class. Lucky me, you would think, but there's actually 15 kids in my classroom at any given time. It's just that they're all in separate little classes. All right, so first thing you want to make sure of is look at your schedule. So let's view custom schedule, and you have ad hoc and custom, and you want to make sure you choose custom Monday, Tuesday, through Friday, and then make sure you have your times set properly. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit save settings. So that's job number 1. And then what would happen is it's 2:30 in the afternoon, so this class is not in session, but if it were, these 2 students, their screens would show you what was currently on their screens. Okay, so if we were to click on Shelton, you would see his screen here, and then you could actually look at his history, and not just from today, but you could actually look back over the last several days. Okay, so that's a way for you to go back and look at and see what's been happening there. I'm going to go ahead and close that. The other cool feature is web rules. Okay, web rules allows you to create lists of allowed sites or blocked list. Now when you do an allow list, you have to be very careful because only those sites that you allow will the student be able to. That's very restrictive. Okay, what I suggest most people do is create blocked lists. And so my understanding is there's some students that are using Google Lens to cheat somehow. So what I've done is created a new list, and we're going to click view list, and you see that I have lens.google.com in this list, and that's the website that goes to Google Lens. And so if you wanted to add more websites, you would just list the URLs, maybe Pandora. Okay, you could put all those sites in there, hit update list, and then you want to hit select list and apply. Now what would happen then is they could no longer get to those sites. That's only while you're in Lightspeed Classroom and the class is in session. If you're not if you're not in Lightspeed Classroom and class is not in session, of course it's not going to do anything affect that students at all. So I'm trying to think if there's anything really that you really need to know at the moment. Now of course you could hit pause internet, and that would keep the kids from getting on the internet at all. So maybe they have Chromebooks in front of them and you do not want them on a website while you're talking. Of course you could hit pause internet and it would stop that. So that's just a couple of real little things that get you started. Also to remind you, if you click the little question mark help button in the top right hand corner, you can click on Teacher HQ, and Lightspeed has a plethora of how-to videos and how to create lists and a lot of different things if you have time to go through and learn much more. And we're going to try to have more videos on Lightspeed Classroom, but right now we just want to make sure that you know what Lightspeed Classroom is. We thank you for viewing.